4 men and 2 inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these 4 men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these 2 inanimate objects being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL week by week game predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome.
French vanilla, Rocky
Road, chocolate paper cookie dough, scoop that. What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to our NFL game predictions. Today we're moving on to the conference championships. So we only have 2 games. Before we get into it, we'll see how we did for the divisional round. First off, we are down Steven. It is only me, Isaiah, and Jimmy. But nevertheless, we have his picks. And we will give his picks for you like we always do. Last week, Jimmy and Isaiah doing really good. It went 3-1. Madden went 2-2. Me and the Bull went 1-3. And Steven went 0-4.
Really?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's great because I was actually coughing. So that's crazy. He went he didn't get one.
He didn't get one. He took Titans, Bucks, Bills, and Packers.
Damn. I was pissed when Jimmy. Why did you take the 49ers? Other than the fact that you just hate the Packers, was that it? I was so sick when I saw that.
That and Devo.
Oh yeah. I was surprised though. I was the only one who took the Chiefs. When I looked back and saw that, I was really surprised by that. But I mean, it worked. Because Jimmy, me and Jimmy have both gone, I think, 4-1 or 5-1, and then same thing. So playoff record wise, we're tied.
But overall now, Isaiah and Jimmy are tied and probably vying for first place. They're both at 8-2. Then Madden is 6-4. The Bull is 5-5.
Oh, y'all getting cooked.
Me and Steven are 4-6. Well, I put myself in a hole when I took the Steelers, or I would be 5-5 as well, but I'm still not doing the best. So we'll see. Not doing too good in these playoffs. A little bit Mickey Mouse predictions. Maybe I'm like Aaron Rodgers and can only do good in the regular season. But yeah, let's get into these 2 games and predict the conference championship. We only have two things left. We have these games, and we have to predict the Super Bowl.
We've got 2 more record predictions.
2 more record predictions, and then we can get into other things, off-season goodies, mock drafts, and all that. So
yeah,
let's get to it. All right, starting off with the AFC Championship. The Bengals at the Chiefs. The Cincinnati Bengals are really in the AFC Championship. That's crazy. I know I've picked them to lose in the playoffs all this time, but I am going to do it one more time, as I think the Kansas City Chiefs return to the Super Bowl for the 3rd year in a row.
I'm going to go ahead and concede my playoff lead to Jimmy. Because I'm going to just die on this Bengals hill. Fuck it. Said it since week 4 or 5. I first brought up yo, the Bengals might be pretty good. And since then, here we are. So fuck it. I'm going to take the Bengals. We'll see what happens. They haven't let me down yet playoff wise, but I mean, they're the Bengals. And not looking forward to having to play them next year, honestly.
Yeah.
They're about that life, it seems. But
I mean, I was kind of thinking that same thing with the Browns after they beat us. So who knows? Maybe they'll have the tweakage, like Steven says, become frauds.
Bro,
but who knows?
What's crazy, and real quick, we'll get past this, but we were no issue to the Bengals, like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, in the playoff game against the Browns, like, they smoked us, but, like, in the other 2 games, it wasn't like that. Like,
Yeah.
we killed them, and then in the second one, it was a close game. We ended up losing with Mason. But, like, the Bengals, like, we weren't even a blip on their rate. Like, they had nothing. Like, it was
not
crazy.
Even close either time.
And, like, now combine that with this, like,
it's
kind of stuff that keeps you up at night,
yeah,
you know? Like, I just tried me going to
spooky.
sleep, and I'm like, yo, Joe Burrow's like 23, and so is Jamar Chase, and so is Joe Mixon, and so is fucking T. Higgins, and so is Boyd, and so, like, bro, literally, like, and they got mad cap space too. They can get better, like, crazy. But they're the Bengals, so they're not going to the Super Bowl. I'm taking them though.
But we know.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Chiefs. Mahomes can't be stopped right now. Let's be honest right now.
Yeah.
Bengals make it. Good for them. I'm happy for them. The Bengals are not frauds.
They're not going to no fucking Super Bowl though.
Yeah,
Not frauds though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I've been trying to say.
People
Jimmy, that's what
no, top 5 picks.
That's what I'm saying, Jimmy. That's what.
No, you're not. No,
That's what I be
Steven.
saying.
It's Steven. It's not Isaiah.
Yo, I'm just like, that's what I be saying to Steven. Like, just because they're not going to the Super Bowl or winning it, which, yo, this would be hilarious if they do end up winning it. Like, winning this game. Like, just because they're not going to the Super Bowl doesn't mean they're frauds. Like, they have exceeded expectations. And Steven, he did concede that, though, last week.
Yeah.
He did say he was wrong about that. So.
He'd be like, well, they're not going back to back. They're not becoming a dynasty. They're not becoming a dynasty.
Next year, they're not going to be the number 1 in the AFC. Like, damn. Next year, they're not going to the AFC North. Like, I mean, they really should, but we'll see.
They're definitely going to be the favorites, but we'll see, what kind of quarterback we get.
From worst to first.
Yeah, it's crazy. Steven, speaking of him, of course, what we're talking about, he's taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
He's going with the Chiefs. The Bull is also going with the Chiefs. Madden also going with the Chiefs. Ooh. Only Isaiah has love for the Bengals.
Hey, wait. You know what? I'm guaranteed the Bengals win.
But the guaranteed to make the playoffs. Slash. Steven said, I'm just kidding. I want to joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, but the Bull did. I did better than the guarantee did better than the Bull.
Oh, it did. It would have.
Yeah, fuck, I'm guaranteeing it.
It's
let me down so many times with the Bengals, but once again, like we brought up in the beginning, if it keeps happening, I tend to think, the other is gonna happen. So this is it. It has to be the game.
But the Bull. Madden's score for the Chiefs is 30-24, so they have it close, kind of close. 1-score game. I'd see that probably.
Yo, do you know what the Zaya guarantee record was? I actually don't have
it. It was 8-10.
That's not playoffs?
I think it could be.
I'm the Colts,
Yeah, it could be.
Next year, I'm gonna have a much better year with that. I swear, because I'm not taking these stupid ass games. I'm cheesing the whole year.
But next up here, we have the NFC Championship. The 49ers at the Rams. The 49ers are another team that's kind of surprising to come to the NFC Championship. This is a divisional rival rematch. The 49ers not only swept the Rams this year, but they've done it the past couple years. I believe they're like 6-0 against them. So this could be a interesting game because the Rams on paper are the better team. But the Rams are still a remaining team. Like, they're my preseason Super Bowl pick. I unfortunately got sold out to this Packers hype and chose the Packers a couple weeks ago when we first did this. But preseason, I have the Rams. So I am going to stick to the Rams, and I'm taking the Rams to go to the Super Bowl and taking Chiefs and Rams. Super Bowl.
I'm taking the Rams. I can see the Rams choking it away. I can just see it.
That would be such a tough time for Stafford.
That would be.
If he that would be super tough.
Mm-hmm.
Because like their window is this year. Like
Yeah.
they can't. They have to win the Super Bowl this year. But Odell, since you brought him up, Odell, I definitely think has proved that like he's solid.
Yeah.
And if he wants to make more money somewhere, he should definitely be on some radars. Because like I don't even think he was that much of a problem in New York. Like the shit compared to what we dealt with AB, like I don't know. Like I don't think he's killing teams like that. Like
Yeah.
he's definitely a pickup. But I'm gonna take the Rams as well. But yeah, like Jimmy said, I could see them blowing it. But the entire bowl, Brenden. You're throwing the entire bowl. I can like hear you throwing it. That's why. I hear the fucking plastic. I'm taking the Rams. They're the Rams. They're a super team. That's it.
Steven's also taking the Rams. However, the Bull is taking the 49ers. But Madden is also taking the Rams, and their score is 34-0.
Oh, that's tough.
That's crazy.
But yo, Chiefs and Rams was dead ass my preseason pick too. I'm so mad I didn't keep it. I think I had the Chiefs winning. If that does happen.
I think, yeah. Well, all right, that's it. That's our prediction. I think, Isaiah has Bengals and Rams,
Yeah.
but I think all four of us have like
The Rams.
Chiefs and Rams, really, because Isaiah is.
Yeah, I feel like I
Yeah.
Chiefs to win.
Yeah.
But I mean, I gotta die on this Bengals, so we'll see what happens.
But
And, I mean, if they do, I take a commanding lead.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for us. If you wanna know how we did, make sure you check out our Super Bowl prediction, and then after that we might have a little video like kind of like recapping the Super Bowl and recapping the playoff finale, and then look out for other videos as well in the future. And that's gonna do it for another Ascent Sports predicting season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe, you know it's always up to you. We'll see you guys next video of us. Good boy.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.